Hi, good morning everybody, or good afternoon. It is 3:30. I didn't realize it was 3:30. I am actually leaving the doctor's office. I done been poked and prodded and violated and all of that other stuff. But hey, I'm done. So hey, I ain't gotta get nothing else done. So how's everybody's week? It is Wednesday, April 15th. It is tax day. I'll be honest, I'm late. So I'm going to get mine done Friday. Sorry. I take the penalty. But it has been one of them years that, it's just a lot going on. So yeah. This is like a maze. This hospital, I've never been to this one. This is the Sepulveda VA. The Sepulveda VA that's not on Sepulveda. It is not on Sepulveda. It is kind of actually way up the street from Sepulveda. So, but it is closer to where I live. But I mean, it's kind of a maze out here. If I gotta get stuff done or like go to the emergency room, then I think I'm gonna start coming here. But for my regular appointments and things I gotta get done, I'll just go to the West LA. That's just where I'm at. But right now I'm on my way back to the gym. Tomorrow's my birthday. Yes, the Thursday. Yes, April 16th is my birthday. So I think I'm supposed to go to Disneyland. So I'm probably end up taking y'all with me there. But I did not take you guys with me to Arizona because I was riding with somebody and it was just been awkward for me to just be talking to the camera. And so I will take you guys with me to Disney tomorrow. And yeah, we're gonna enjoy my birthday because it is I think it's probably gonna be one of the last ones that I do it'll probably be one of the last ones that I do with just not going anywhere. I think next year, no matter what's going on as far as gym or anything like that, I think I'm gonna take my trip. I want to take an Egypt trip. That right there would be the ultimate birthday trip for me. So this year I'm working my ass off to see if I can go to Egypt next year for my birthday. That's the goal. I'm gonna go to Egypt. And then my summer trip, maybe my summer trip might be back to Japan, or it may be to Korea. I think it's gonna end up being Singapore, because Singapore is my retirement place. That's where I want to be for retirement. And I think so I need to take a trip out there and spend like maybe 2 or 3 weeks out there to see how I like it, to see, where everything is, how I adjust to the climate, the riding on the other side of the road, all that other stuff. I want to try it. And so yeah, I think that's where I am at with that. So I think next summer I'm gonna try to go to Singapore and probably go to Egypt in April. So yeah, I got work to do. I've decided, honestly, I had a cousin that died. He's the 10th, so he died on last Friday. And don't know why he died. He died in the bathroom. So I'm really like, I'm going to go that way. You can't go down that way. So I'm really like, I just want to, why y'all not turning? Turn. Not that difficult. Turn down the street. What's going on? Can I get over? Are you gonna let me? Thank you. Child, I don't understand people. Like, they can go. Like, this person could go right now. The other lane is turning, so they could go, but they're not. They just are sitting here looking at each other. yeah, I'm not doing that. We're gonna keep it moving. Oh, they must be got somebody. Oh, I think they got somebody looking for somebody. So that's always something going on in the valley. I'm just head down to Burbank Boulevard and going about my business. But it's yeah, so I think I'm gonna do that next year, because when I tell you life is short, I had a classmate. She was the sweetest person. I graduated in 2000 from Eastern Wayne High School in North Carolina, Goldsboro, North Carolina. We had a classmate. We have had two classmates. One, he was funny, he was annoying, but he was just he was one of those people that was kind of in his own world. He had his own mind thing going on. But I want to say not too long after we had graduated high school, I think we were still in college, that boy dropped dead at the basketball court playing pickup basketball. Heart attack. I think we might have been 21 at the time. That was a long time ago. I'll be 44 tomorrow. So that was a while ago. But when I tell you, it's not, life ain't promised, bro. And then Patrice she was funny, she was sweet, she was the class, like, she was like the class organizer. She got everybody together and just kind of figured out what was going on for everybody. She was that person. That girl went to sleep and didn't wake up. And that happened. I was living in Miami when that happened. And I remember thinking how, I want to say at the time we were 30, because we were younger than that, because we had our reunion in 2010. She was there, and it was the year after. So 2010, yeah, we was like 28, 29. That girl went to sleep and did not wake up. So I said, listen, life is so much about more than just getting up, going to work, paying bills. Of course we have to do that. But when you make that your entire existence, what do you have to show for any of that? What kind of life is there? It's just kind of like, what do I do? What is there left for me? What do I have to do? And looking at all these people just dying, just dropping dead, it's like, baby, I'm sorry. I cannot forego my dreams and my ambitions for somebody else. Sorry. I have more to do. Like, I have so much more to do. Like, I wouldn't be able to take care of my Aunt Myrtle. My Aunt Myrtle is 81. She'll be 82 in 80. Let me get my accent together. She'll be 82 in September. And she lives with my Uncle Kurt, which is fine, because that's where she wants to be. But she also wants something for herself. She wants to just be. You know, she wants to be able to just be able to go. She does go shopping. She don't go no shopping nowhere but the dollar store, you know. But I want to be able to take care of her, because her daughter's gone. She has her granddaughter. My cousins take good care of her, but I want to be able to do it as well. And so I I don't know what it is. I want to pursue my travel show. I want to be able to show people, my family and the people where I'm from, that there's more to vacations than just Myrtle Beach and and Virginia Beach and sometimes Charleston. So, but and there's nothing wrong with going to those places, but it's always, I can't afford to go nowhere else. That's usually what the response that I get when I ask them. They say, I can't afford to go nowhere else. But I'm like, yes, you can. You actually can afford to go somewhere else. They don't believe that they can do that. They don't believe that they are, can afford those type of trips, or those type of trips will never be something that they could do. And it's like, okay, let me show these people that you can, that they can, that it actually is possible. So I know I have work to do for that, but for some reason, something is telling me to get my book together first. And right now I'm working on a treatment. It's a storyboard treatment. So basically it's character realization, which characters, what they look like, what their features are, what's their personality trait, who are the couples, who is what, where is the school, what does it look like. Those are the type of things that I am coming up with. So when it comes up later and it's like, okay, well, did you get this together? I have that together. It's already together. I just need to show it to you. So, but I do have to get the first book out, the second book out, and then I can worry about the third later. I gotta get those first two out though. But I'm like really, really, really pressed. I want to say pressed. Because I was working at the YMCA. I've already done that rant. Y'all know that. If you don't know what that rant is, go to my page. The rant is up there. But I was working there in the morning, just as something to do in the morning. But I didn't realize I do my best writing at night. I do my best thinking and my best creativity comes at night. And I mean late at night. I don't know why, but it comes at night. So I could sit there at like 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning and just finish the thought that I was thinking and be done. But I couldn't do that because I gotta be at work at 7:30 in the morning, and I'm standing up till noon. And then I'm just like, my back was starting to bother me. I said, you know what? That's this right here. I don't need to do this. I think my generation, we are of a generation that we thought we had to do things because we had to. Like, that was what we did. We had to do it. There was no choice. You do it and you get it done and you gon' like it. That's, But now it's like you get to a certain age, like, I ain't doing nothing I don't want to do. I don't give a damn what nobody say. I am not doing anything, and I mean anything, that I do not want to do. There's more to life than that. And the fact that these people that I know that have been in my life for years are dropping dead, gone, leaving behind kids, grandkids, parents. Yeah, no parent should bury their kid. I had so many people around me burying their children, and I'm not gonna be that person. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna stress myself out. I'm not going to be that person that sits here and just say, oh, well, that's life. Life is life. And no, not no more. We're not doing this no more. So, yeah. But I'm on my way to work. I don't know. Y'all tell me in the comments, what y'all gas prices looking like? Because my gas... that one right there is $6.19. That right there would take $100 to fill up this tank right here. It's a Jeep. I have a Jeep. It would take $100 to fill that up right there. That one's $6.19 too. That's Hollywood prices. Usually those are the prices you see in Hollywood over there on the other side of the hill. But if it's $6.19 over here, oh no, it's at least $8 over there. It's at least $8 over there. If it's $6.19 over here, it is at least $8 over there. Oh no, baby. I'm going over there later. I'm going over there probably tomorrow or Friday. I get my gas before I go over there. I get my gas before I go over there. Oh, I should stop at Starbucks. I do want some coffee though. I want some coffee, but I don't feel like stopping. I'm trying to make my way back to the Burbank Boulevard. I would have been better off going back to the 170 so I could get back on the 5, but they had it blocked off, and I'm not going all the way back around it, so I'm gonna just make my way down to Burbank Boulevard and head it that way. So yeah, that's pretty much all that's going on over here. I did do the Arizona thing. It actually was not a bad drive. I thought that the last weekend was Coachella. I didn't hear many things, y'all. I don't know if Coachella falling off, because I saw online that a lot of people were upset because they felt like they got gypped on what it was. I don't know. I've never been to Coachella, so I don't know how that works. It's a concert in the desert, so I'm like, do you stay in the desert, like, or how that work? I don't know. I've never been to Coachella. I don't know nothing about Coachella. So, but I've heard that people are saying that it was horrible this year, and I was like, dang, I don't know. Is this Oxford? What is this? Van Owen. Yeah, I'll just take Van Owen all the way down. All right, that's where I'm at. So, but yeah, that's what I was hearing, that it was horrible. Coachella was horrible. But what got me, we left for Arizona on Saturday. I wanted to make it like a quick turnaround trip, because ain't nothing in Arizona I want to see. I'm just good on Arizona, but I want to make a quick turnaround trip. We went down there to Arizona. We had to take the 10. The 10 runs specifically to Coachella, so I'm thinking, oh God, we gonna run into this Coachella traffic. It was the smoothest ride. It actually was supposed to take 6.5 hours. It took 5 hours. It shaved off a whole hour and a half. I said, what happened? What's going on? What's going on? And there was people there, like, you know, but there was no Coachella traffic at all. It was such a quick trip. And like, what it is because you get to Coachella, then you go up in the mountains and then come back down. No traffic. Going or coming. I was like, are the people already there? What's going on? There was not that. Wow. I've never heard of that. I don't know if because people can't afford to go to Coachella this year, because you know gas prices is what they is, and then on top of that, airplane prices ain't that much better. So, but there was not that many. So that's just what I've heard. I don't know from what I've seen online. And honestly, y'all, I've tried to be on TikTok. I can't really do TikTok. TikTok is just too much for me. I mean, I laugh at some of the stuff that they got going on over there, the little dances and things like that. But other than that, I ain't really into TikTok like that, y'all. I ain't got time. You know, unless I'm super bored. I got to be bored. I mean, people are telling me that I need to get into it, you know, because my algorithms are just, I think when I first started getting on TikTok, what I used to watch all the time was this girl up there that used to do, that she does extreme camping. And I'll be fascinated. She built a whole house inside her tent in like a blizzard, in a thunderstorm, out there in the snow. And I'm like, yo, that's so interesting. That's what I'm boring, y'all. I'm boring. That's the type of stuff I be watching. I be looking at extreme camping. I'm boring, y'all. I'm boring. It is what it is. You look at my algorithm, they be like, she don't really watch nothing. No, I don't. So, yeah, I just can't do TikTok like that. I think I'm gonna stick with Instagram, and I still do Facebook because a lot of my family members, especially my older family members, are on Facebook. A lot of them do Facebook. They don't really do Instagram and stuff like that. And I don't know, nobody does X like that no more. So X or Twitter, what it was. I guess once he took it over, everybody was just kind of like, yeah, I'm good. So I think, yeah. But for the most part, I really just stick with Facebook and Instagram. Most of my stuff that'll be up there. Like I didn't, because I don't really know how. I didn't post the mummy thing that I did. I didn't post that to Facebook, or not Facebook, TikTok, because it was just kind of like, why? It's on Instagram and Facebook though. So yeah, I did that on there. Y'all, it's hot. I don't know what this, I can't. This weather is ridiculous. This weather is ridiculous. I don't know why it's doing this. But yeah, so alright guys, I'm gonna head out because this traffic is getting bad, and I'm in the valley and these people are driving horribly. I wish I could show it to you, but the camera doesn't turn around once I'm started to record. I'll be real. So yeah, but that was my little thing for the day. I told y'all I was gonna start trying to post a little bit more, so yeah, that's what I'm doing now. I'm gonna post more so I can build up my following. If you guys tell people about the channel, tell people like and subscribe, hit that notification bell please. Thank you so much. All right, peace out guys.